Hello guys, this is Retro GameCube channel doing this from my phone. Today we're going to be installing bazzite on our main desktop PC. Okay? So, I wanted to make something very clear. You need an AMD graphics card to do this. I'm using an AMD 7600 non-TXI. Or whatever it is, okay? I'm not using that brand, I'm using the 7600 original. On top of that, when I do this, I'm installing on desktop AMD RX 4XXX Plus, KND like SteamOS, and gaming mode. So I'm using yes for gaming mode. When you do all that, it specifically says some devices with two AMD GPUs, iGPU or iGPU and DGPU cause game scope to be unavailable, whatever, to detect your display, resulting in a black screen. If you encountered using an image without Steam gaming mode or disable your iGPU, see these issues for your information. I downloaded that. Next, I downloaded Windows 11 image, okay? 64-bit, so that I can get back to Windows. Because even though SteamOS is awesome on desktop, I can't get out of gaming mode unless I hook up a controller, and I can only have one display going at a time. Okay? So it's not ideal yet for that reason, in my opinion, unless you have one monitor and are okay with using controller to get out of desktop. Or I mean out of gaming mode, like out of your games or your applications or whatever. So keep that in mind. I'm going to pause the video here. And as soon as my download is done of SteamOS on my Ventoy flash drive that I downloaded so I can use multiple OSs on my computer, PC, it will, sorry about that, my device went off again. It will be complete. So I'll, when that's done downloading, I'll go back to this video. I'm going to pause the video here, and I'm going to show you step by step to how to install this on a desktop PC. Now, my floor is very messy, so keep that in mind as I show you this. But, as you can see, my desktop is right here on, and I have the flash drive right there. That is what I'm downloading it to, okay? So, yeah. I have that kind of power on my computer, or PC. That was close. So, be back in a couple moments. So I am back. I have Windows there and bazzite Steam Deck Stable Edition. So give me a moment. I'm going to pause the video here, and I'm going to get into my BIOS. I'm back, and I'm shutting down my computer here. Then give me a moment. I'm going to plug both my hard drives and just keep my flash drive in. So I'm going to pause the video again. I am back again. I'm going to turn on my desktop PC. Hit that delete key there a whole bunch of times, because you have to go into the BIOS here. Now, to prove I have an AMD graphics card in here, I couldn't think of the word. You could see mine, okay? I'm going to press F7 on my keyboard, go into the BIOS here, and I'm going to launch SanDisk Partition 2. Okay? That's my flash drive. So I'm launching that. Next, you could see Vantoy here. That is allows me to have multiple operating system on one flash drive. I am going to launch bazzite, boot into normal mode, go up to the top and hit 41. I am going to turn off my TV over there because I do not want bazzite to go over there. Okay? This is from start to finish. So don't think, it's not working. It is. It's going through its checks. It's doing everything it has to do to get bazzite up and running so far. And it's installing it now. It says 1 moment up top. I know you guys can't see that, but I can, so, And here we go, going straight into bazzite. We're going to hit the one that says confirm on our language, so we're hitting continue. We have to set up an install location here, guys. So, I am erasing Windows 11 on my desktop to do this. So I hit that, hit done. It's going to say, do you want to recycle space? I say yes. I'm going to click my main SSD in my computer there. But first, I am going to delete all here. Okay? And then I'm going to hit recycled space. That did that. Next, I'm going to hit users. I'm going to hit take off require for password. And I'm going to put, say, for example, Overlord for this PC's name. Alright, Overlord. See? Okay. Next, hit done at the top of the screen. Next, I'm going to go down to the bottom and begin installation. This will take a little bit of time to install. So I'm going to pause the video here so you guys don't have to sit through this. We're just about done, guys, with the installation. Okay? It's running the post-installation scripts. As you can see, I'm not lying. And as you guys can see, my desktop PC is on. So, this is real. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm going to show you the rest of the setup. Just not like my information to sign into Steam and all. But I'll be right back once this finishes installing. Oh, wait, never mind. It's already installed. So, as you guys can see, reboot system. Make sure you do that. I don't know if it has any significance, but I'd rather make sure. So hit reboot. Next, I am going to launch my TV here because I actually prefer it to go over here so I can show you guys the main setup. And I would also like to thank a person's comment on my video of my rainbow effect, because turning HDR, the oh, things are happening over here, but turning that off, the brightness thing that makes it doing that fixed my rainbow effect problem. So I would like to thank that comment and that person for doing that. Okay? As you can see, we're updating things. Please wait, this might take a while. Okay? So once that's done, I will be right back. Okay? And as you can see, it says bazzite right there. So I'll be right back. The reason I keep taking breaks is because this takes a while, and I don't know if my phone can keep all the data on my phone of the recording, so I'm trying to do this fast. I'm not doing it any faster than you guys. I'm just taking the wait time. Oh, never mind. It just takes the wait time out, though. Okay? It's going to reboot back into here. And we just got to wait for it to boot up. And as you can see, waiting for it. Come on. You can do it. See? We got SteamOS, guys. I'm going to finish the installment. As long as it goes fast, you know, should be fine. Speaking of which, you cannot have multiple displays open, unfortunately, of the same, like you can't have the same, you can't have both displays open, in other words. Okay? You can't. So unfortunate, you can only have one. This is actually going pretty fast. I'm actually shocked. Is downloading the updates for SteamOS. It's at 43%. Going up. It's rather going fast. I like that. It's already at 58. 60. This is pretty good so far, actually. I don't remember it going this fast before, but whatever. I might actually have to stop the video at all. This is nice. Until I get to the sign-in page, then I'm going to stop it so you guys can't see my login. No offense, but I don't want you guys logging into my Steam. I'm sure the same would be said for you guys, you know? Keep things private, guys. It keeps you safe. You know? Having trouble keeping my arms up, guys. But it's already at 92, 94, basically almost. But you guys can see this is working. %, extracting package. Installing updates, updates complete, launching Steam. We just gotta wait now. That's all. There we go. You don't hear any sound because I have multiple things hooked up. But as you guys can see, we have that. If I bring you back here, I'm using the mouse and it's working. Same. So I'm going to hit English here. I'm going to find the one I want so I can tell my time. I'm going to pick New York settings. So hang on. I just got to find that. Give me a second, guys. I might have passed it. Hang on. No. Maybe? Who knows? Oh, there it is. New York. Alright. I'm connected to Ethernet. If you guys ain't connected to Ethernet, click your Wi-Fi and all that. And as you can see, we're installing SteamOS. Or, we're installing for the gaming mode. It says installation. Shutting down Steam, okay? It's shutting down Steam. And it will re-pop up. Because it's going to reboot Steam. This is not easy to capture on my phone, guys. So far, this took about almost 12 minutes to record and all. There we go. Bazzite symbol. Alright, I am not going to show this part, so give me a minute. I'm going to pause the video here. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. It cut me off when I was trying to get my security code through my Steam. But as you guys can see, we have SteamOS right here. We can use our keyboard here, guys. As you guys can see, got all my games. We're now going to launch, or actually go into our settings here for a moment, guys, so that I can show you guys the settings for my, sorry, got a back problem today, guys. My graphics card and all. But first, we gotta do one thing, guys. Because the viewer that told me about this told me to turn this off, and it worked, guys. I had no more rainbow effect. So, I can't turn it off all the way. But what I can do is do that, and it works. Okay? Now that that's done, let's go into general, or I think it's in display though. Find out in a moment. Nope. Oh, and we're gonna turn on, if you ever have this problem where the screen looks dark on your TV, turn on use native color temperatures or whatever, something like that. I can't spell or read, but there you go. Let's go into system. There we go. As you guys can see, let me get closer. Give me a minute, because my hand's hurting. I'm going to show you the information. These are my specs for my computer. An AMD Ryzen 5 5500. I thought it was a 7600. It's actually a 5500. 32 gigs of RAM. Oh, no, wait. That's my processor, sorry. Processor is an AMD Ryzen 5 5500. Graphics card is an AMD RX 7600. Okay? So, you guys know I'm not freaking lying here. This is my desktop. Alright, next, let's get out of here and pop into the desktop mode real quick, okay? And I'll show you guys how to fix problems with audio if you have a certain mic or something, okay? Now, I'm going to switch screens here because I can actually have two screens open now since I'm out of gaming mode, guys. Alright. Welcome to bazzite deck. Install additional applications. We're going to do that. Next, we're going to install Decky Loader, Decky whatever, and EmuDeck. We're going to do EmuDeck later, guys. Just because that takes a lot of time to install. Okay? Even on good hardware like mine. So let's hit install these applications, guys. Setting up bazzite for you guys, it says right here. Next, we're going to keep all this the same. Install. Next. Hit done. As you guys can see, this is my desktop thing. There is one thing to note. As you guys can see, I have nothing here. Okay? That is because it's over here on my other display at the moment. But you guys have all your applications here that you would on Steam. All applications. You have internet browsers. Hang on. Oh, wait. Discover Store. That's what you need for this. Internet, web browsers here. You got your web browsers. As you guys can see, you got your web browsers. You got Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, which is already preloaded and installed, Opera. You got tons of options, okay? My arm's getting hard to hold this, guys. So I'm going to switch hands again. But as you guys can see, you got all these applications you can install. And everything works as the same as the desktop on Steam. Okay? So let's minimize that. We're going to go back into game. Or actually, first we have to fix our audio. I have told you guys that, right? So, go to audio here. Hit the one that looks like this. It brings up this. This is getting challenging to hold, guys. Give me a moment, okay? My arm hurts from doing this. Let's drag this over so I can do this properly, guys. You can drag applications and such like you would on Windows. Oh, God, my arm hurts, man. So I'll use opposite hand if I can. Or not. This is going to be challenging, but whatever. So anyways, the one that it's going to be set to if you have a microphone that does this is through your microphone. You don't want that. So do this. Set it to analog, I think, no, pair of audio. Okay? Then the other ones you have, turn off. Okay? We're gonna actually put this in analog. Oh, no, wait, that was messed up again. Into stereo or... No, you could just turn it off, I think. Let's try that. Yeah, you could just turn it off, guys. We'll test that in a minute. Then you just want to turn off, like, if you have extra things, right? So we got this family one here. We're going to turn that off. Because I'm pretty sure I know which one it is that we need. So let's test this out, shall we? We're going to open Firefox here, guys. Oh, Firefox. I'm going to drag that over to this desktop so I can hold this better. Remember, I am doing this by hand, so give me some slack here. We're going to just type in T. We're going to use the voice command here, guys. Okay, so it turns out, right, we actually have to open our sound settings again. And we do have to turn the mic back on, but we're just going to put it in analog star or stat mode. Okay? Now, let's refresh. Refresh. Sorry, I'm trying my best, guys. Now. Yep. Always remember as microphone allow. YouTube. We got YouTube. We're going to launch YouTube, guys. Now, obviously, I'm not signed in, but we're going to do a demonstration. Retro GameCube channel, got it. Whoops. Retro GameCube channel. There. Let's search for one of my videos, guys. And then we're going to hit pause on that because I don't want any problems. but we're just gonna hit a video. Let's do this one here or wait, back. We're gonna do SpongeBob, okay? As you guys can see, the video is playing. Okay, so obviously I have the wrong audio source enabled, apparently. So let's fix that. If you have the wrong enabled audio, it's no problem. Alright. What we have to do is this. If you have multiple HDMIs in, just change it to the one you need. Let's try that. I got my audio coming through there. That was one of my videos I did, guys. Okay? Now, as you guys can see, that worked. Let's close this. We're going to return to gaming mode now, guys. Just hit continue, guys. Don't worry about anything else. It's going to shine you out, blah, blah, blah. It's going to shut down Steam. Next, it's going to just go back into gaming mode here, and we won't have the other monitor, unfortunately, unless you set it up that way, guys. But you guys could hear that, right? You had audio going through. If you don't hear it, I'll play a nice trailer for you guys. Okay? We'll go into Assassin's Creed Valhalla and simply go to game info here, store mode, okay? Visit page, whatever. Hit play. Alright? As you guys can see, the audio is coming through the TV now. I hope this video helped you guys. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys can stay tuned for what I put out next. This is Retro GameCube channel, signing out. Peace. Hope guys this helped. And thank you again for whoever made that comment about the HDR or whatever it was called that brings brightness into it. It caused the rainbow effect. So just turn that off as I showed you guys. By the way, if you don't remember, I'll show you really quick, okay? Oops. Give me a second. All right. Just gotta go back. There. Settings. System. Or no, display. And just turn this off. All the way to 0. Okay? Remember, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and stay tuned for what I put out next, guys. Peace. This is Retro GameCube channel, signing out.